And a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here, rink number 2 here at the Iceline Quad Rinks in Westchester, Pennsylvania, for this second day action here in a matchup between the number 2 seed in the East, Northeast, I should say, William Patterson, and the number 4 seed in the West, the Arizona State Maroon squad. Let's get right down to it as Andrew Shapiro will join me. I'm Sean Bretherick. We're going to get right down to it. We sat down with head coach Joe Ballance of the University of William Patterson University, and here was his thoughts before the game.
William Patterson head coach Joe Ballance. This William Patterson will be taking on Arizona State Maroon. Good victory, and kind of a get-back victory against Lindenwood yesterday. Reflect on that a little bit. What did you really stress on out there, and what did you really like out of your team?
Just getting off to a good start. Simple, strong plays, good forecheck pressure. And I thought, we were engaged early. So we just wanted to build off the momentum from our Super Breeze playoffs, not have the layoff be a factor, and just be as sharp as we can.
Going with, I presume, Gary Shopler today. The rotation in this tournament play, are you going to think about maybe mixing it up, maybe go somebody back to back, or are you going to probably just keep with that rotation, or is it just kind of the day of kind of thing?
If they don't force me to make a change, I'm not going to make a change. So if those guys play like they play, we're just going to keep going with the rotation, just like we did in the playoffs. I hope I don't need to change anything up. Both guys are more than capable. We have confidence in both those guys, so we look for Gary to have a good game, just like Jordan did for us yesterday.
Arizona State Maroon. We played Arizona State elite team, of course, earlier on in the regular season. What do you see from these guys, and what kind of preparation is it? More of a basic preparation? Is there anything different you do?
No, we just told them, what we thought, of what they can bring, and they're a hard-working team. They're a blue-collar team. They're not as skilled as the elite team. But we told them, the things that they like to do, the things that they can do, the tendencies they have, and just to have our game. And as long as we play our game and do what we need to do, it shouldn't matter what they do.
All right, Coach Ballance, thank you very much for your time. Good luck to you.
You got it. Thanks again.
All right, and there you have it from Coach Joe Ballance, and I bring in Andrew Shapiro now with me, and Andrew. Being that we do our broadcast for William Patterson in the regular season, we've heard plenty of times Joe Ballance about preparation for his team, the goalie rotation, the whole 9 yards. This game is a bit interesting. They won to be honest, a lopsided game yesterday, and it can be very hard to kind of have that bit of a letdown, and also. We've seen in the past couple of tournaments, it's been that second day that's been the one that would bite them in the backside. So what do they need to do to focus to make sure that doesn't happen this year?
They need to play a complete 60 minutes. They need to come out strong. They need to attack the ASU Maroon net. They need to play their game the whole way, and they can never deviate from their game plan, because last year they started out weak against Lindenwood. They came back from 3-0 down. And they forced overtime, but they wound up losing in overtime. And maybe if they don't go down 3-0, maybe they don't need to play overtime, and maybe they win that game and move on. Mm-hmm. 2 years ago in Marlboro, they went up 6-3 against Illinois State, fell apart at the end, and lost 7-6. So they need to play a complete 60 minutes, and they need to stay out of the box, because this is a team that does take a lot of penalties during the regular season, and we need to just make sure that they play their game and don't deviate.
There you go. All right, and of course, on the other end of it, it's the head coach for Arizona State Maroon, of course, Mr. Tate Green. You, Andrew, sat down with him. Here's what he had to say.
All right, I'm here with head coach Tate Green, the coach of the Arizona State Maroon Sun Devils. Coach, you guys are coming in. You lost day one. What's the message to your team coming into another tough opponent here on day two?
Well, it's we got to learn from yesterday's mistakes. We got to be better defensively, and we've got to try to create more offensively. Again, we know we're probably outmatched talent-wise with this group, so we're going to go out and work a little harder than we did yesterday and try to be a little smarter.
Anything in particular you guys are looking to do right off the face-off, or is it just something that it's a game plan that's going to develop over time?
We want effort, 60 minutes right from the start. That opening face-off, we're going to we're going to go, and every line that we put out there, we're expecting maximum effort. And it's, we've kind of our reputation throughout the season is we're a hard-working team, and it doesn't matter who we put out; they're going to work hard, and hopefully some guys step up from yesterday.
A game like this, do you tell your guys to have a little bit more fun, knowing what's at stake?
Yeah, well, I think the whole trip is to have some fun here. A lot of these guys have never been in this type of situation. It's a great experience. It's huge for our program back home, as you can imagine. And so, yeah, fun is a big part of it. They're going to have some fun, but we know we have more fun when we work really hard. So,
thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
And, of course, Tate Green did tell us to make sure that we had fun on the broadcast, too, which is something that we always do. Right, Sean?
Yeah, absolutely. There you go.
All right, so we are getting set for Day 2 of Pool B action between the Arizona State Maroon Sun Devils, who are just taking the ice to our right, and the William Patterson University Pioneers. It's a 2 versus 4 matchup here in Pool D. And before we head out, we'll give you some scores from earlier today. Of course, we did have 4 games played earlier this afternoon with a couple of big upsets. First and foremost, the perennial favorite, Lindenwood University Belleville, shut out by the Miami University Redhawks 2-0. The other upset, the defending national champion NYU Violets, upset by the Utah State University Aggies 5-4. And other scores from earlier today, Liberty University defeats Lindenwood 4-1. That will end Lindenwood's tournament hopes. And on the other side, we had Arizona State Elite defeating Keene State College 6-1, which will end Keene's hopes of moving on as well. So both those teams dropped to 0-2, a couple of teams at 1-1. Here we have the 1-0 Pioneers and the 0-1 ASU Maroon Sun Devils. And we're very excited to bring you this game live for free on YouTube.
If it's free, it's for me.
Absolutely. So, Sean, I know we heard from the coaches, but let's hear your perspective. What's one thing you're looking for each team?
I mean, you're going to talk about Arizona State Maroon. They've already said it. They're going to probably be out, out talent. They're going to probably be, out classed in a way because they already think that William Patterson's going to have more talent than they do. Now, with that being said, talent will never ever outplay hard work. And I think if Arizona State Maroon can really play their hearts out, and hope for a couple extra bounces, Arizona State Maroon can play like maybe end up playing like a little bit like the elite team perhaps. I mean they're the same school in the whole 9 yards, so they got to take a lot off of them sometimes. And for William Patterson, you got to just play your game. You can't give Arizona State any kind of reason to believe that they can get ahead and get the win here. In that kind of a situation, it's just real simple. Just play your game, and that's really the bottom line. They got all the better players this time around because it started off with I believe it was Adam Apadopoulos with Alan West, and I think Pat Walsh. Now they got a little bit of a different lineup. But here's the national anthem anyway, man.
All right, so we'll step aside while we honor our country with the Star Spangled Banner. And we would like to welcome everybody to Westchester, Pennsylvania. I know we already did our pregame show, but as we are getting ready to start the game, we will officially welcome you all to Day 2 of Pool B action here at the 2016 ACHA Division II National Championship Tournaments live from the Iceline Quad Rinks in Westchester, Pennsylvania. I am Andrew Shapiro, joined alongside Sean Bretherick. Of course, we did our pregame intro, and so if it's something that you guys missed, a couple of things that coaches are looking for. Arizona State is looking to just lay it all on the line, have a little fun. William Patterson looking to play a complete game and maybe move on. Our referees for today, Kevin Frusciante and Mike Campbell. Linesmen are Rob Harkins and Monty Ferguson. William Patterson will be moving left to right on your camera in the off-white jerseys trimmed with orange and black. Arizona State Maroon in the black trimmed with gold and white. And we are underway. William Patterson controls the face-off. Garlasco, the first one there. He throws it on net and a save by Ryan Seltenreich. Pat Walsh in there for the Pioneers, and the first one to get there now for the Sun Devils would have been number 28, that's Scott Farr, but it's taken over by the Pioneers. Cody Calcagno tries to send in deep, loses his stick. That's Pat Walsh. Calcagno takes a spill behind the play, and up with it start the Sun Devils. This is Mason Tuber. Tuber with a couple of goals yesterday. He sends a pass off sides of the Sun Devils, and Garlasco will skate ahead.
One-on-one with Calcagno, not going to happen.
Garlasco ahead. He tries to rip a shot, but it's blocked on the way. Garlasco had 3 yesterday in the Pioneers' 6-1 win over the Lindenwood Lions. Out in front, Lang couldn't control the pass. He fires a shot just wide. Karams all the way around. Brett Brophy keeps in for William Patterson. Takes a check for his efforts, and they battle for it right in front of the ASU Maroon bench. Spinning away with the puck now, this is Jake Savona. He sends up and it's chipped into the William Patterson zone. Brophy there for the William Patterson Pioneers. Marcus Velasco there for the Sun Devils in maroon. DJ Sabato comes in to help out for William Patterson, as does Tyler Harkis for the Sun Devils. Adam Papadopoulos off the glass and sent hard around.
There's that door again.
Takes a strange bounce off the Zamboni door. That could be a factor today if William Patterson wants to get those breakout passes. Anyway, here's Brett Brophy. He gets it out on a second effort, only just the farthest red line, before Lang has to scoop it back up. Off the boards is taken by Adam Papadopoulos. Down the right wing he comes. Papadopoulos 4-on-3, walks and drops back. Brophy couldn't handle the pass. Karp tries to leave it, but it's taken over by the Maroon Sun Devils and sent into the William Patterson zone. Gary Shopler sticks it away, and it's taken by Woody Cap. Outlet pass to James Karp. Karp spins off a check, and it's stolen away from the court. That by Sean McGowan, and chipped up to the red line, where it'll be taken over by Eric Simone briefly for the Pioneers, and now McGowan has it back for the Sun Devils. Excuse me, that's Isaac Lee. This is LaCourte with it for William Patterson, across for Cap. Back to LaCourte. Stretch pass goes onto the stick of Nicholas Brown, and he sends it the rest of the way. Behind the ASU Maroon goal it goes. Ryan Ertman there for the Pioneers. He walks away with the puck. He tries to throw it out in front, and instead it caroms all the way around, and Woody Cap will have to take it and send it back in. On goal it goes, so Seltenreich will play it ahead for his defenseman. Big check sends Nick Brown to the ice. Off sides of the Pioneers, and regrouping with the puck, this is Wilkes. Wilkes, a stretch pass onto the stick of Savona. Savona down the right wing. Cuts towards the Zamboni door, knocked off the puck neatly by Woody Cap. And behind the net is Savona, shot saved by Shopler, and he will cover up. 2:44 gone in the first period, and some extra pushing and shoving there between Woody Cap and Mason Tuber.
That's an interesting start. A good start for Arizona State. William Patterson just needs to try to slow. They just need to slow down just a little bit. It's they're trying to starting out the game. Not like it's a bad thing. It's starting out of a can. The puck is not exactly agreeing with it right now. Just slow it down, simplify it a little bit, and then everything will come to you.
Puck control is everything in this game, as Alan West has it for William Patterson. Breakout pass under the stick, tipped in by Mike Ramirez. First one there is Mark Papadopoulos. Yes, Adam is his brother. Big check behind the play as a couple of players go down. Meanwhile, this is a 3-on-1 for ASU. Down the right wing, shot goes wide off the stick of Tuber. Karams all the way around and kept in at the line. No, they say it was offsides. William Bowden couldn't hold the line, as we're going to get a penalty behind the play. Kevin Frusciante has his arm up. Elbowing is going to be the call, and so the Pioneers will draw the first penalty, which puts Arizona State Maroon on the power play.
It's going to be
Corey Sala.
Sala's going, so that's power play for ASU here.
So Sala gets 2 minutes for elbowing, which will put ASU Maroon with the first power play of the game. Maroon yesterday went 0 for 1 on the power play. Pioneers killed off. ASU Maroon yesterday, we don't have their power play ranked. The Pioneers did kill off all 3 of their penalties that they took against Lindenwood. Face-off won by Maroon. To the point it goes. This is Wilkes. Wilkes holding, blocked on the way. Shot saved by Shopler. I think that was blocked on the way in by LaCourte. Good diving block by Sean LaCourte. To the point, Tuber. Down low he goes for Savona. Back up to Tuber. Tuber back across to Savona. Savona down low to Tuber as they work the puck. Tuber pressured by Jordan Euro, and he will send it to length to center ice.
Well done by Jordan Euro right there. Fought for that puck all the way.
Jordan Euro, one of the two Pioneers in the lineup that was not yesterday. The other one was... Who was the other one, Sean?
It's going to be Todd Unger.
Todd Unger in the
11.
lineup, yes. Out for the Pioneers from yesterday are Tyler Steinmel and James Bob, I believe?
Ed Cox.
And Eddie Cox. As that puck caroms all the way around and out of the zone. 1:08 to go on the man advantage for ASU, 15:55 in the first. As this is Tuber sending back around, taken behind the net by Sean Wilkes. He plays it up and gives it back to Tuber. Tuber comes up the left wing, 3-on-3 he comes, dishes it off. Shot by Savona, saved by Shopler, and it's taken over by the Pioneers. This is James Bob down the right wing. James Bob drops for Kyle Garlasco. Garlasco down the right wing. He walks in, he dinks, he shoots, he scores! Kyle Garlasco! A short-handed goal! 1-0, William Patterson!
Well, you saw William Patterson got off to a bit of a slow start. Captain Kyle picking it up. Kyle Garlasco picking it up, said, well, let's take care of this. 2-on-2 the other way in a shorthand. Kyle Garlasco gets the return pass. He got it left off from James Bob and a good one. And Kyle Garlasco just stronger than that. Got it past Seltenreich. And it's a 1-0 William Patterson lead on the shorthand. And that's going to help out that team. It's going to help the team get a little bit going and feel a little more confident now.
Helps the team on the scoreboard, but they do still have another 33 seconds to kill off, as Lang will be the first one there for William Patterson. He chips it up, but it's kept in at the line by Brett Vaughn. Pioneers can't clear the zone. It's held in at the blue line this time by Zach Ziegler. Taken over by Cody Calcagno. Stretch pass onto the stick of James Karp. Here he comes on a partial break. Karp walking in. Backhander. Saved by Seltenreich.
Nice save.
Spinning with this is DJ Sabato. He holds. Shot blocked on the way in. Skating up with this now for Maroon is Thad Asa. Asa down the right wing. He dishes off the pass. The puck comes to Nathan Kimmin. That shot taken away. Jordan Lang sends it up the boards, and Karp will push it the rest of the way. Here comes Adam Apadopoulos. He takes out of the box. Back to 5-on-5. Apadopoulos throws it in front. It's sticked away by Seltenreich. Arizona State Maroon almost caught with too many men, but they managed to finish off the line change as Blake Duarte sends it around. That shot goes behind the net, taken and pushed away by Sean Wilkes. Out in front, shot goes wide by Apadopoulos off the skates of Seltenreich, and the net comes off its moorings with 14:26 to play in the first period that sees William Patterson leading 1-0, and we apologize for the clock in the upper left-hand corner. The score...
We're getting there. You see, you did the same. See, I did the same thing you did.
Absolutely, and of course we apologize for the clock. We'll get there eventually. We can only do so much as there is no accounting for human error, and we also apologize for those watching at home that...
Especially my human error.
Well,
I actually know the button combinations for that.
There's a lot of things that I could say about that, Sean, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I know.
For those keeping score at home, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that goal by Garlasco has him tied for the franchise lead in points.
One back, excuse me.
That shot by Sean McCourt comes on the way in, almost deflected on goal, but it was turned away. Apadopoulos there for the Pioneers, loses it to number 12 on the Sun Devils and Blake Duarte. Duarte's stretch pass goes up the wall, and it's taken by Pat Walsh. Walsh sends it back into the zone off sides of the Pioneers. Woody Cap takes a hit to the head, and they're going to call that.
Yep.
Kevin Frusciante saw it the whole way as Cap got tangled up with a man from the Sun Devils, and they're going to call the roughing penalty, and it looks like the guilty party will be
17?
Sean McGowan. No, excuse me, that's going to be number 17, the captain, Sean Wilkes.
Yeah.
And Wilkes will sit 2 minutes for roughing with 5:54 gone by in the first period.
You know, Andrew, and we saw it already in the shorthand, but Kyle Garlasco, once he scored that goal, all of a sudden you just noticed William Patterson all of a sudden just got back. We saw that again. It was on a 5-on-3 power play when William Patterson got their feedback from underneath them. It looked like the shorthanded goal from Garlasco once again was able to get it going for them. It looked like today. We'll see if that sticks, of course, but for right now, it looks like they definitely got their feet from under them now.
Absolutely, and William Patterson went 2 for 4 yesterday on the power play as that puck is cleared all the way down. Shopler will hold. He's got a man coming in, Calcagno, who's being pressured the whole way by Tyler Harkis. Calcagno holds. Off the wall it goes to James Karp. Karp across ice pass, too far for Apadopoulos, but he chips it in off the boards. First one there for Arizona State is Vaughn. Vaughn pressured by Sabato, who takes it over for William Patterson. Across to Kyle Garlasco. Along the half boards he holds. To the point for Calcagno, across for Karp. Karp holding. He waits. He dishes to Garlasco, who circles with it. Garlasco fires a shot deflected by Sabato, goes wide. Sabato behind the net, chips it out for Papadopoulos. To the point it goes for Calcagno. Back low to Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos holding. He dishes for Sabato. Sabato spins on the half-boards, goes to the point for Adam Papadopoulos. He throws it down low, deflected behind the net, and cleared off the boards, kept in by Calcagno. A nice move there.
Yeah, good job.
By Cody Calcagno to hold the line. Round low, Papadopoulos couldn't get all of the shots, so he takes it himself and holds onto the puck in the corner. 55 to go in the man advantage for William Patterson. Calcagno at the point. He dishes down low to Papadopoulos in front, looking for Garlasco. It deflects off his skates and finds only black jerseys, and off the boards it goes all the way down. Good clear there by Bowden with 40 to go on the man advantage and 12:45 in the first period. That sees William Patterson with a 1-0 lead as Garlasco, the goal scorer, chips that one out of play.
Yeah, you've definitely seen the speed. The William Patterson able to really, you can tell just, Arizona State Maroon able to do, are able to skate at their own at their speed that they can, and you're seeing just William Patterson be able to just grab the puck almost on command, even if they can ice the puck and they would still be able to win the race. That's what I'm trying to say.
They have the speed, they have the talent. That's why they are the number 2 seed in the Northeast. NYU the number 1, falling earlier today. Ryan Ertman holding, as there are 22 seconds on this man advantage. Ertman walks in, shot catches the high glass and carries all the way around. LaCourte keeps in on the strange bounce and dishes to Bob. Shot pad saved by Seltenreich. This is Walsh. Walsh chips it off the boards to himself, goes up the boards for LaCourte, who sends down low in the corner. This is Bob with it. 5 seconds on the man advantage. 4-3. LaCourte holding, fires a shot, saved by Seltenreich. Puck is loose in the corner. 2 seconds and 1. We're back to 5-on-5. Bob holds, fires a shot, blocked on the way. Corey Sala. He sends hard around. This is Ertman. Ertman shot, saved by Seltenreich off the stick. Walsh has it in the corner. He's pressured the whole way there by Matthew Brumfield. Down to the ice goes Walsh. Broomfield has it, lost it in the slot, and instead kicks it out to the wing for Sean McGowan up the right side. Loses the puck. LaCourte can't find it in his feet. Gets it back as Arizona State Maroon will go for a change. LaCourte holding. He'll start out of his own zone. Down the right wing he comes. LaCourte gains the red line and sends it the length of the ice. First one there is Todd Unger. Unger takes a hard spill into the boards, courtesy of Sean Wilkes, but hops right back up. Seems no worse for wear as Jake Savona will play it for Maroon. Long puck, races on. Lang the first one there for William Patterson. Has that speed you talked about earlier, Sean.
Well done.
Along the half boards they fight for it, kept in at the point. Duarte can't hold the line. Here comes Ramirez in a 3-on-2. He's got Papadopoulos and Unger with him. Ramirez throws it wide of the net. Unger can't reach. Lang chipping in. Oh, a big hit by Lang, but he keeps the puck in. Now it comes out on a second effort, and skating up with this alone is Scott Farr. Farr down the right wing. He gets help with him. Farr dishes it back. Shot saved. Shopler. Puck is loose. The rebound. Covered up by Shopler.
With some help from Mark Papadopoulos right there in front of him there. And that was a good break out there. Got a couple bounces. Arizona State get the one-on-one. And like Brett Brophy was playing for the pass all the way. And that is what he was looking for there. And 10:49 remaining here in the first period.
Farr had Wilkes and Tuber with him, but none of them could pull the trigger. And I misspoke earlier. Tuber had 2 assists. It was Jake Savona who had the 2 goals for Arizona State Maroon, and therefore 2 defeat by Liberty. Woody Cap sends a D-to-D pass for Sean LaCourte. LaCourte sends up, chips it off the boards, onto the stick of Allen West. Allen West across for Nicholas Brown. Brown down the right wing. He shoots, saved by Seltenreich. The rebound. Oh, the puck was in the feet of Eric Simone, but he couldn't pull the trigger. LaCourte throws it on goal. 6, sticked away by Seltenreich. Big check in the corner by Brown, and away with this now skates Mason Velasco. Pass goes too far for his intended target, Harkis, and it's sent up but kept in by Harkis, who was pinching in. Shopler will glove it down with 10:08 to go in the first period.
We're good there.
Eventually our clock will match the one that is on the screen, so we thank you all watching at home for being patient. And we would like to officially, once again, thank you all for watching the ACHA National Championships, and hopefully in a matter of minutes we'll get a chance to thank our sponsors as well, because we have so many of them. And it's just been a fantastic weekend of hockey so far. Battle in the corner between DJ Sabato of William Patterson and Matt Davis of Arizona State. Taken away by Corey Sala of William Patterson. Sala spins off a check from the pressuring Groskopf. Down low it goes for Calcagno. Calcagno aground for Sala. Pass goes behind him, and Adam Papadopoulos will take it. He tries to send low for Sala, who goes back up the wall for Papadopoulos, but is met instead by a black jersey worn by Groskopf. That pass. James Carp gets a hand up high. We're going to get a power play here. And there's the whistle. So with 9:36 to go in the first period, it'll be William Patterson's second man advantage of the game. And since there will be a line change, we are allowed to take our media timeout. Yep. And so as we get ready for this power play, we would officially like to remind you that you are watching the ACHA Division II National Championship live from Iceland Quad Rinks in Westchester, Pennsylvania. We would like to thank GreatSkate.com, Sherwood, and Harrow Sports, the official apparel provider of the ACHA. And we would also like to thank the Westchester Visitors Bureau, Iceland Quad Rinks, AppHammer, and our broadcast partner, Utah Hockey. Now, for those of you wondering at home why would be able to do this with a power play coming up, there is a line change afforded, and it's not during the 2-minute power play. So we are able to bring you our media timeout, and we would like to take a minute now to recognize the academic All-Americans playing in this game for Arizona State Maroon: William Bowden, Matthew Broomfield, Scott Farr, Nathan Kiven, Jake Savober. And for William Patterson, Brett Brophy, Eddie Cox, William Kapp, Nathan Leo, Michael Ramirez, and Pat Walsh, all academic All-Americans, which means that they have maintained the GPA of 3.2 this season, in addition to playing Division II club hockey. And so the teams are strategizing and getting ready for this upcoming power for the William Patterson Pioneers. It will be Sean Wilkes getting 2 minutes in the box. I believe the call was holding, interference, roughing, whatever you want to call it. It was a penalty, and we see the result here. So it'll be William Patterson's second power play of the game. They were 0 for 1. Good couple of opportunities, though. To the point, Calcagno controls off the faceoff for Papadopoulos. He fans on the shot, but gets it back only briefly into the feet and back to Papadopoulos as that puck bounced around. This is Sabato. In the corner to Papadopoulos on the half-boards. He throws it in front. Save. Puck is loose. The rebound. Oh, and the puck was sitting in the crease before Kevin Frusciante blew the whistle. Sabato had an open net, but the whistle was blown as Frusciante lost sight of the puck.
That's what you're trained to do. So that's what the call needed to be.
And that's a break there for Arizona State Maroon as that puck was sitting in the skates of Ryan Seltenreich. Sabato has it for the Pioneers off the ensuing draw. To the point for Karp. Karp holding and looking for a man. Can't find a lane. Instead, it's blocked and cleared on the clock by Tyler Harkis. Karp starts up with 1:28 to go in the man advantage. He's pressured all the way there by Savona. Into the feet of Sabato, who gives it off to Papadopoulos, and it's sent in behind the zone. First one there for Arizona State Maroon is William Bowden, the academic All-American, as Karp sends off the boards to his captain Garlasco. Across for Papadopoulos. He holds a shot and goes behind the net. Sabato for Papadopoulos on the half-boards. Down low for Sabato in the corner. Sabato to Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos holding to the point for Calcagno. Fires a shot deflected. Pad save. Puck is loose. And it's into the slot taken by Papadopoulos. To Calcagno at the point. Down low for Papadopoulos with 50 seconds to go in the man advantage. And taken and cleared out of the zone by Scott Farr. So William Patterson will start over with 41 to go in the man advantage. Need 15 to go in the first period as Ryan Ertman walks in. Backhander is saved and held on by Seltenreich, and Garlasco buzzes the tower, and Seltenreich has a few choice words for him.
Well, that was a good play there from Garlasco to Ertman to gain the zone. Arizona State, you got to give them a lot of credit there. They've been doing a very nice job of not giving them all that much.
ASU Maroon knows. Sorry.
Yeah, they haven't given all that much room, and you've been able to see it.
ASU Maroon knows what they're up against, and they have a tall order in front of them, but they're here to play, and they've done an excellent job containing this high-octane Pioneers offense as LaCourte fires a shot, catches the high glass, and goes all the way around where Sala will keep in. This is the second power play unit for the Pioneers now, to the point for Walsh. Walsh fires, that shot goes wide, and caroms all the way around, kept in by LaCourte. Good speed by him. James Bobb on the half-boards. He holds, as there's 5 seconds to go in the power play. 3, 2, and 1, and so William Patterson goes to 0 for 2 with the man advantage. Sean LaCourte, the first one there, goes across for Sala. This is Ertman tipping into his opposite number 4, taken over by Joshua Morgan. Morgan takes a bump from Bob. Bob's got a man in front looking for Ertman. Ertman backhander shot goes over the net. That's Brophy pinching in, as a big check is thrown on the boards, and it'll be taken by Tyler Harkis. Harkis sends up there, and it's down the left wing for Marcus Velasco. Velasco, shot, goes wide. Ertman there for William Patterson. He'll go up the left wing. It's a 3-on-2 as Ertman sends it in. Seltenreich will glove it down and get a whistle with 6:57 to go in the first period.
Yeah, you're definitely seeing Arizona State really getting some opportunities there to get that shot, to get an opportunity offensively. You're really seeing what Coach Tate Green was saying. Trying to really create some more opportunities. That's what it looks like they've been doing that well.
There's a shot goes wide off the faceoff. That was taken by number 11 Todd Unger. Into the corner. This is Mark Papadopoulos going behind the net. He gets pressure from Jake Savona. To the point, shot never made it on goal. It deflected wide, and now Simone has it for the Pioneers. Leaves it off and tries to get it back, being harassed the whole way by Brett Vaughn. Simone tries to leave it off for Papadopoulos. It's in his feet. Takes a check there along the boards by William Bowden, and it's controlled by the white jerseys of the Pioneers. Unger. That's Cap, Cap tried to throw it up, and it's away. Here comes Mason Tuber, 1-on-2. Tuber has the puck knocked off his stick, but keeps possession of it. Into the corner it goes, that dangerous Zamboni corner, as LaCourte will take over with 6:10 to go in the first. LaCourte spins away from the pressuring Sun Devils and sends it up for Cap. Cap, stretch pass, goes through the feet of Allen West and behind the linesman, so no icing. As the first one there to get it is Wilkes. Behind the net, Sean Wilkes, the captain of the Arizona State Maroon Sun Devils. He dishes off there to Scott McGowan. All the way down, no icing, as Calcagno will be there first. Calcagno, it hits a stanchion in the Zamboni corner and has it back. Calcagno, he spins off a check and gets a breakout for the Pioneers. West gets around a man. He's got a one-on-one with Ramirez coming with him, and Ramirez can't get to that pass in the corner. Along the boards, they fight for it. Kept in by West. Euro battling against Blake Duarte. First one there is Ramirez. Ramirez takes a check from Duarte.
Nice
Euro
play.
has it back. Euro shoots, blocked on the way in there by Wilkes. Haven't seen Wilkes leave the ice too much outside of that penalty.
No.
He's their captain for a reason. He leads by example. Calcagno, a long stretch pass onto the stick of West. West sends it in. It deflects on goal off a defenseman, that being Josh Morgan. Morgan has the puck now for the Sun Devils. He spins around and throws it up the boards for Wilkes. Wilkes skates up and chips it all the way down past the outstretched stick of James Karp. Karp gets it back, and they're going to say that Karp touched it with the high stick, which will mean that a face-off will be to the left of Gary Schoppler.
Interesting there, and that would be wide. Very interesting. William Patterson able to gain some possession of the puck, but the possessions haven't been all that long in the zone. Arizona State Maroon doing a good job defensively.
And it looks like Arizona State Maroon loves those stretch passes too.
Yeah.
We saw that earlier today with Lindenwood, Belleville, and Miami of Ohio. Those stretch passes, they seem to be working for the Sun Devils here. Papadopoulos sends around the corner. Brophy throws his man hard into the boards, but loses the puck. A big check by Lang. He takes care of business on Marcus Velasco, and up the boards it goes. Kept in at the line there by Morgan. That shot held onto by Schoppler with 4:29 to go in the first period. It is a 1-0 lead for the William Patterson Pioneers as Kyle Garlasco struck shorthanded to give them the lead.
The assist came on there from James Bob. They left it off to him.
It was early in the first period as that shot is blocked on the way in, and here comes Papadopoulos one-on-one. He's got a man to beat. That's Vaughn. Papadopoulos cuts back to forehand. Shot goes wide. Gets his own rebound. Circles around the net. Looking in front for Karp. Instead finds only black jerseys, but it caroms out to center. Brett Brophy across for Lang. Lang chips in. All the way down it goes. And this will be an icing as Brophy did not gain the red line, and the first people there were black jerseys of the Arizona State Maroon Sun Devils. 4:04 to go in this first period. It's a 1-0 lead for the Pioneers. Earlier in this pool, Liberty knocked off as that shot blocked on the way in. Liberty defeated Lindenwood, so Liberty 2-0, the Pioneers 1-0. The Sun Devils Maroon 0-1, and Lindenwood 0-2 is officially out of contention. Up the right wing, here comes Savona. Savona checked hard by Cap. LaCourte there. He sends it in. Instead, it hits Mason Tuber. Tuber behind the net. Holding in the corner. He tries to dish it out to the point, but it's intercepted by the Pioneers. Chipped off the boards, and Nicholas Brown, the first one there. Brown had help coming with him. He goes into the corner to get the puck. Brown set hard to the ice by Wilkes, and Simone takes over for William Patterson. Brown tries to get it back from two Maroon Sun Devils. Loses the puck, but takes a man down. No call on the play. Kept in by Simone. He fires a shot, did not get anything on it, as Ertman takes over on the loose puck and turns it over in the slot. Wilkes will start up. Kept in at the line by Simone, and he can't keep that one in as Cap sends it back across for LaCourte. LaCourte into the Pioneer zone comes Simone. Simone across. Oh, and
wow.
Brown couldn't find the open net. Out in front, shot save. The rebound save again. 2 saves by Seltenreich as that puck kind of got lost in his feet, and he was able to make the saves on the rebounds. LaCourte whiffed on the clearing attempt, and Cap can't find the loose puck. And it bounces up and over the glass with 2:50 to go in the first period. An unfriendly bounce for the Pioneers there as Cap had it on his stick and had an outlet, but he couldn't control it, instead knocked it over.
Yeah, it's more. There's more opportunity there for William Patterson. Brown will probably want that one back, of course, and we'll have to see what else will come of all of this now. But here comes Walsh.
Walsh up the right wing, tries to chip it around Bowden, but instead can't, and it comes all the way back into the Pioneer zone. Up to the point, it's kept in at the line there by Vaughn. Into the corner, this is Garlasco. Garlasco up the boards. Walsh in his feet. To the point it goes, it's kept in at the line there by Bowden. Taken over by Calcagno. Off the glass, he chips it in, it's taken over by James Bob. Bob has the puck in his feet, sips it ahead. Walsh the first one there for William Patterson, net by Brett Vaughn of Arizona State, who takes over. Vaughn sends it around the boards, and it's taken over by Arizona State Maroon. Up the wall, that was Harkis, who chips it in deep as Arizona State completes their line change. Calcagno sends across for Sala, who sends it up to Garlasco. Off the boards, he chips it in, looking for Bob. And the Pioneers are offsides. They'll have to regroup with 1:55 to go in the first period. Tipped ahead by Garlasco, back for Calcagno. Off the glass, he sends it. First one there is Mark Apadopoulos. Apadopoulos comes in 3-on-3. Down the left wing. He shoots. That shot goes wide of the net. Brophy pinching in for William Patterson. He's met by two Sun Devils, and Mark Apadopoulos keeps a long clear in. He throws it in the corner. Lang the first one there. Lang tries to go up and over Wilkes, and instead went face first into the ice. Mark Apadopoulos with it for the Pioneers. Around the net, he goes for Ramirez. Ramirez, nifty move with the puck. In the corner, he's got a man to the point. West fires a shot, blocked on the way in. Good job by Groskopf to give up his body and get in the way of that shot. Ramirez keeping the puck in and sending hard around. First one there for the Pioneers is Lang. He sends into the corner, kept in by Apadopoulos. It's into his paraphernalia, but it goes up the wall, and Lang's able to poke it forward. West into the corner, he goes. Throws it out in front, off the skate of Apadopoulos, and carries all the way out to center ice, where Brophy will have to recover with 52 seconds remaining in the period. Ramirez chips the puck in deep. First one to get it there for Arizona State is Morgan. He takes a tumble to the ice, and West tries to get the puck, but Morgan has it instead. Morgan, up the wall, taken over and back to the feet of Morgan. Morgan tries to send it up. It's kept in by the feet of Woody Cap. Behind the net it goes off the stick of Euro. The first one there to get it is William Bowden. Bowden takes a check from Unger, but dishes off to his teammate Savona. Savona has it with 23 to go. He'll start up. Long stretch pass goes on to the stick of Scott Farr. Down the right wing comes Farr. He's got a man breaking with him. He passes off back to Savona. Karp has it, chips it up the glass, and with 13 to go, it'll be taken over. We're going to get a penalty. Arizona State again will go to the box. Scott Farr, 2 minutes for interference with 11.6 seconds remaining in the first period. As Sean Brederick will make his way down to ice level at the conclusion of the period, he will have an interview, hopefully with Tate Green of the Arizona State Maroon Sun Devils, who find themselves trailing 1-0 and on the penalty kill for the third time in this game. Once again, the Pioneers will put the same 5 out there in Garlasco, Sabato, Apadopoulos, Karp, and Calcagno. Face-off is won by Maroon, taken into the corner by Wilkes, who will try to eat it. Sabato has other plans. Garlasco has it behind the net with 3 seconds. Shot by Calcagno as we get a stoppage of play. The face-off will stay inside as the net is knocked off its moorings with 1.4 seconds to go. And Gary Schaffler will come to the bench, and Pat Walsh will take the ice as the extra attacker as the Pioneers will try to make something happen in this last 1.4. So Garlasco, the left-handed shot, will try to push it forward. The Pioneers will crash the net. Arizona State will try to do everything they can to keep it out. As we're waiting for the face-off. And they're going to force Garlasco out of the zone for a face-off infraction. So Sabato, also a lefty, will come in. Face-off is won by the Pioneers behind the net, and there's the buzzer. At the end of the first period of play, it's the William Patterson Pioneers 1, the Arizona State Maroons Sun Devils 0. As we await Sean Bretherick and his post-period interview with Tate Green. So overall, a good period for both teams. As we send it down ice level to Sean and Tate.
Coach Tate Green, just down 1-0 after the first period. Seemed like a lot of you got everything going in your favor just with some of the bounces. What is the message to your team to try to keep them going?
Well, we've got to stay out of the penalty box first and foremost. You know, three bad penalties. That's uncharacteristic of us. We're usually more disciplined than that. So stay out of the penalty box and try to get ourselves into a flow. But when you're constantly killing penalties, you're never going to get in a flow.
Coach, this is for your time.
All right, thank you, bud. Have a good one.
Back up to you.
All right, thank you, Sean. So we'll take a break here from Westchester, and we will be back with the second period between the William Patterson Pioneers and the Arizona State Maroon Sun Devils here at the 2016 ACHA National Championships. And welcome back to the Iceline Quad Rinks here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. We have a 1-0 score here for the William Patterson Pioneers. Quick around the league here. Florida Gulf Coast leading Michigan State 4-1. That game middle stages of the second period. And on rink 4, it is scoreless between Penn State and Grand Valley after the first period. And just so everybody is aware, we are going to be playing 4-on-4 hockey. William Patterson had a power play to end the period. James Karp received 2 minutes for slashing at the conclusion of the first period. And now here with the call of the second is Mr. Sean Brederick.
Well, Andrew, thank you. And that will be facing off in center ice, 4-on-4. Garlasco and Savannah. Puck comes quickly into the zone. Now Rapidopoulos winds and fires, and Seltenreich will hold on, and then afterwards, just one extra little push and shove. And let's bleed the clock down 5 seconds. Now you have that. There we go. All right. 19:55 as we begin. Off the draw, and it'll be left there on the circle. Literally, that didn't really move all that much. Back the other way now, it is Tuber who had it, and now it'll be Wilkes. Wilkes who put the brakes on, and this will be taking the puck out of the play. Now Adam Papadopoulos will chase after it, gaining the zone. Adam Papadopoulos puts the brakes on, pass it across. Here's a shot on, go off the post! There was Calcagno with the shot, and it ran out the pipe. Near side, far side boards. There's the carom, and it was in the favor of Savannah this time. 3-on-2 the other way, but they elect to send it into the zone. No icing, because I think Savannah won the race to the dot there. Back the other way. Thank you, Andrew. Into the zone. Played now by Mark Papadopoulos. Looking for Bob. It's going to go all the way around. Mark Papadopoulos might actually get it back. He does. Shot on goal, saved by Seltenreich.
You can see how 4-on-4 really does. Open up the ice, especially for a speedy team like William Patterson.
Here is LaCourte. Turns around and we'll have this here. Fights with it against Morgan. LaCourte puts the brakes on, goes down low. 16 seconds to go, man. Advantage on front! And LaCourte cutting, and he put the puck over the net, and I believe it was tipped maybe over the bar, but a beautiful give and go.
I think LaCourte just kind of got under that one a little bit too much as the clock bleeds down to 18:23.
Yep. Face off to the left of Seltenreich. Velasco and Walsh. Pratt trying to get the puck out, and he does. Off the draw. It comes out to the corner. Held on there by Vaughn for Arizona State. He slows it down here and will go across to the far boards, but Wilkes has to play it back around again. Velasco puts the stops on it again, but played there by Walsh, and Sabato was after it. Sabato has it, and still does. Velasco, now it was Sabato who threw it across, as we're all even now 5-on-5. The penalties have all been killed off. Here's Walsh. Walsh to the point. Woody Cap. Now to LaCourte, a little too strong for him, but he's going to keep it in and all the way down. Played here now by Vaughn. Vaughn up, not out. Pinching in was LaCourte. LaCourte waits, looks, goes behind the net and around. Walsh gives chase, and I think he lost his footing there, or the puck turned directions on him or something.
Seemed to have a problem with his edge there as he took a tumble coming over the blue line too.
Woody Cap boarded up there on the far end with Sabato to help, but coming out with it is going to be Walsh again as he skates it up. Taking that one was Duarte, but now Sabato gains the zone. Here comes DJ Sabato with room. Shot blocked off. Rebound comes out to Sabato. He puts the backhand try on. It comes out to the face-off circle back to LaCourte, who finds was going down low. I think he wanted to give it a Walsh, but that didn't happen. Taking it back the other way now, it's Kiven. Into the zone, it's Brophy who sends it around to LaCourte, who has it here. Stretch pass, kicked at and played by Walsh. Into the zone. Pat Walsh has somewhat a semi-break, and then it was Karp who the pass was the recipient, or the intentional intended receiver, if I could speak. That pass went behind him. We still play on here.
I kind of got caught up in the skates of everybody there.
Brophy, and that was, I thought that might have been touched there by Brutzel, but nonetheless, the offsides is called. 16-25.
Arizona State doing a good job of sticking with this fast Pioneers team.
Yep.
And William Patterson doing a good job of peppering Seltenreich with shots, which, by the way, the shots at the end of the first period were 19-9 in favor of ASU Maroons. So William Patterson a clear advantage in shots on goal and the advantage on the scoreboard as well.
Thrown into the zone, and this is Sala, who will pick this one up. Get harassed there by Farr. And this puck out in front. A chance here, a shot. Oh, and that blocked off. Sala, chance across, open net there, and it's taken away.
Well, that's a big break for William Patterson.
Shot there, and I think that might have hit the post.
That's a big break for Patterson as Schoppler was out of his net. Wide open in front there was Savona.
Near side boards. Wilkes keeps it going. Savannah. But the puck taken away by West, and William Patterson will look to counter. Puck in the zone. Wilkes. This is the puck. Here's Brown. Has to send it around. Simone. Still with it. Here's Simone. Here's Unger. Put the shot on, but didn't get all of it. But another chance across, and this one goes up and into the neutral zone. Brophy sends this one up to Simone. And it'll throw it into the zone. And this will be played up and down. Brophy kicked it, and it'll be played by Lang. Puts the brakes on. Brophy has to come around off the boards and out. And this will be an icing here on William Patterson. With 15:06 to go in the second period, 1-0 William Patterson.
Arizona State's really picked up the momentum here. They've done a good job of forechecking. They've done a good job of peppering Gary Schoppler with shots. And they had some really high-quality scoring opportunities, especially down at the other end there, as Alan West retrieves his stick that he lost. But they had a really good chance in front, as Jake Savona had a wide-open net, but just couldn't find the puck in his feet. And so, as West had to go get his stick, the Pioneers will have to change centers, and Euro wins it anyway. And
that will be sent all the way around, played now by Bowden. Only for a moment, Unger comes out with the puck. Oh, he takes a shot, a strong one at that, and it's saved there by Seltenreich as this puck comes up and out.
It's a great play by Todd Unger. He didn't have a whole lot, so he knew he had no time and just fired it.
Sending it in, Lang on the pinch. Now it's Euro. Lang's got it. Behind the net, it's Euro again. Euro puts the brakes on. Euro playing it all the way to the point. Here's Woody Cap. Woody Cap puts a shot on, goes wide and around. The brakes are start on there, and a chance there for Ramirez. It's kicked out by Unger. Backhands it over. Here's Bob. Bob across! Trying to find Ramirez, but he couldn't put it home.
Pretty pass by Bob. Ramirez couldn't tee it up.
Here's Velasco in the zone. Velasco shoots one wide. Woody Cap grabs it up for William Patterson. Boarded by Velasco. Puck comes all the way around. This is going to be taken here by Cohen. Back around again. Looks like Ramirez will gather this one up without much contention. Long pass here for Walsh. Gains the zone. He'll dump it into the corner, and the ball does not play fits with Walsh this time. As Woody Cap able to play this puck deep.
Good pinch by Cap, and good communication by Kyle Garlasco to tell him to go because he had the point.
Here's LaCourte. LaCourte waits. LaCourte all the way around. LaCourte still with it. LaCourte trying to send it across the ball. They score! It's Bob! James Bob with the goal! His second of the tournament! And with 13:28 to go on a beautiful crossing pass, William Patterson takes the 2-0 lead.
Boy, Kyle Garlasco is tapping his stick, banging it on the ice, screaming for the puck. And he wanted that pass from LaCourte. He didn't get it. LaCourte spun it around and hit Bob on the back door. And skating to the bench there, Garlasco kind of looked over his shoulder and had some words with Seltenreich there. As I think there's got to be something brewing there between Seltenreich and Garlasco. But regardless, with 13:26 to go in the second period, it's a 2-0 lead for the Pioneers as DJ Sabato took a spill in front of the camera here.
That is a very big goal for the Pioneers because you felt that Arizona State was buzzing there, and then they play a good pass down low there. Now, another opportunity perhaps here, stretching pass. Down the ice now is Farr. Farr will attempt to get it here. Another chance, but nice job there. That was Tuber coming in, and he actually, the puck was able to get gained again. Sabato.
No stick. He's playing soccer.
Well, it's what you do before the game. Although this time around, they didn't have their soccer ball. Adam Abinopoulos put a shot on. That one went wide. Here's Calcagno sending him down. Played now by Savannah, and finally across to Vaughn. And now taken away by Farr. Farr gains the zone. Farr waits, tries to go between the legs, does, but nobody there. Sala and Sabato helps out. I think Sabato got a stick from somebody. But anyway, it's Sabato who has that stick now, and it's still sent down low. For Savannah, that one went across. And now Adam Abinopoulos got it. Stretch out to Karp. Karp tries to make some moves. Karp loses the puck momentarily, but gets it back. Karp waits, gets to Lang. Lang fires it. That's saved off the pad by Seltenreich, and we have a stoppage in play. And this clock is going to be the end of me here.
Would you like me to run the clock, Sean?
It's not a lot of room here. I'll take care of it. It's just, good Lord. I was terrible at it in the William Patterson game yesterday, too.
Just bear with us here, folks. We're still getting ourselves together. I know
that's all me. Here's Ertman with a shot. That one went wide. All now Brown. Down Ertman with another shot. That one trickled on to Seltenreich. As another shot by Lang. That one's turned aside by Seltenreich.
Well, you watch Jordan Lang play. All he does is get his head up and look to the net just to get that shot.
Velasco had to send that one in. Lang tipped, poked it forward, and Brown now had to hit it. And here's Arizona State with a chance. That one got pushed wide. The shot there by Duarte.
Gary Shopper knocked over by Tyler Harkis, but everybody back to their respective positions.
Now it's Simone. The backhanded one up but not out. Shot on, glove save Shopler.
I've seen a lot of players losing their sticks as we get some pushing and shoving now between that's Marcus Velasco and Jordan Lang. I've seen a lot of players losing their sticks. I think it's a lot of kind of reaching here, a lot of players going after the puck and getting tangled up with other players instead of trying to push their body forward. A lot of these players are kind of backing off and just hoping to kind of poke forward and swing around.
Off the draw, it comes to the corner. Opportunity here perhaps for Arizona State. And fighting for it and coming out with it was LaCourte. It was a strong fight and into the neutral zone. Played off the boards and poked forward there by Cap. But the puck comes back into the zone off of West. Cap. Stretch it out. That one tipped. That one was tipped there by Ramirez as this puck goes into the corner. All the way down. LaCourte keeps it in and takes a shot actually with that entry dump in there. As this puck will be just played in the neutral zone. It's Vaughn. Gain the zone momentarily.
He got a broken stick on the ice.
LaCourte will stretch it out. Adam Abinopoulos with Mark. Adam Abinopoulos waits. Shot. Save. Rebound.
No, the puck was sitting on the line.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Mark Papadopoulos cannot believe he didn't score. He got it up and over Seltenreich, but the puck sat on the goal line before it was knocked out by the defenseman coming back, that being Nathan Kiven. Nate Kiven just saved a goal for the Arizona State Maroon Sun Devils.
Unbelievable. What a stop there to keep the team in the game by Seltenreich.
You almost got to figure that third goal would have that would have been a heartbreaker for Maroon here.
That'd be tough. Euro now on the face-off circle. It'll get to Duarte for Arizona State. Up and out of the zone. It comes all the way down here. I don't believe it's going to be icing. It's not. And behind his back here is Calcagno, plays it to Adam Papadopoulos. And now Euro. Adam Papadopoulos again. And it'll come out of the zone, poked ahead. Leaving it there. Now it's Adam Papadopoulos with a chance. Adam Papadopoulos looking to wrap it around here as he loses possession of the puck. And this will get poked in by Euro, but that's all. Back the other way, far, but the puck gets taken back out again. William Patterson able to regroup defensively now. Gaining the zone, though, on a nice pass. Here's Arizona State Maroon. The same school of health. I've been saying elite all year long, pretty much.
Same school, different squads, though. Elite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Elite earlier today, winning 6-1.
There you go. Out of the zone by Garlasco, barely, but out nonetheless, and now it's Sala poking it forward. Now Calcagno, and it'll be left off and played here by Sala. He couldn't get the poke on it, and the puck just kind of goes into the boards, and then offset boards and out. Here comes Walsh, gaining the zone. Pat Walsh has the puck. Behind the back pass and a shot on there. Didn't get to Seltenreich, as this is just a long clearance and it gets through Brophy. Chasing after it is McGowan. And it's going to be Bob coming out with it with a stretch pass to Garlasco. Garlasco has it. Garlasco waiting. Garlasco leaves it off the line. A shot safe made by Seltenreich, and a good one.
Nice pass by Garlasco to find lane.
Beautiful play to keep it in, though, by Walsh. Here's Bob. Bob, shot wide. Around it goes. It breaks, and Harkis will take it out here. Plays it to Morgan. Morgan winds and fires, and it goes all the way around. Now Harkis again. Harkis boarded up, finds itself down to Velasco, and it'll come out with Simone. Eric Simone takes it into the zone. Pokes it in. He'll gain the puck back. Eric Simone puts the brakes on, spinning around. Puck comes all the way to the point. Woody Cap will play it into the neutral zone and go across to Sean LaCourte.
Smart play by Cap. Rather than rush to try to keep that puck in, just kind of take it back and regroup.
Poked into the zone, and it was on a high one as Ertman gathers. Tries to keep it up, and Cap will keep it in. Winds, fire, save, rebound, loose, and a great save by Seltenreich as Simone was at the doorstep.
Ertman just hit him right in the blocker, but a good job by Seltenreich to stay square to the puck.
Into the zone and out. That's got to be upside and will.
And they called it.
Yeah. As we will get our timeout here, media timeout. You're watching ACHA Division II National Championship Tournament here live from Iceline Quad Rinks in Westchester, Pennsylvania. We would like to thank Gong Show Hockey, Warrior, and Howie's Hockey Tape, the official tape provider of ACHA. We would also like to thank Westchester Visitors Bureau, Iceline Quad Rinks, App Hammer, and of course our broadcast partner, Utah Hockey, for everything that they do, making these broadcasts possible.
And of course all the help that they give us both on and off the camera. And one other group that we didn't get a chance to properly thank that is on here, but we just kind of buzz over them, is the Westchester Visitors Bureau. When we came in here on Thursday evening for the coaches meeting, there were all these beautiful gift bags just laid out there. Oh. There were maps, coupons for things to do in the area, water bottles, sunglasses, all sitting in the bag. And there were about 400 bags just sitting out on the tables waiting for people to take. So wonderful hospitality by the Westchester Visitors Bureau, and we thank them profusely for all the help that they have given us this weekend, because there are a lot of teams that have traveled long distances, such as Arizona State, both Elite and Maroon, Utah State, teams coming in from Ohio, teams coming in from Michigan, from Missouri, from Illinois. It's truly been a national tournament, and we've seen some wonderful hockey over the first day and a half here. And I know you and I had the pleasure of calling this afternoon. We had the pleasure of calling Miami of Ohio upsetting Lindenwood Belleville. It's got to be the upset of the tournament right now, Sean.
So far, yeah, I agree.
Followed closely by Utah State and NYU.
I agree. You gotta like this.
Smart man.
Yeah, that's what we had to do. Oh, they haven't started the clock on the big board, though.
You'll just have to reset it after the period.
They still haven't. There's an opportunity across, and now the puck keeps in the zone, and it was sent down low.
Now they get the clock started.
All right. Here, now with the puck was Tuber. Now it's sending across a shot, blocked off, and it'll go to the corner here, and up to Ramirez, who leaves it off for Mark Apadopoulos. Mark Apadopoulos here, waiting, takes the shot, looks all the way around, trying to wrap it around, and it's taken back the other way by Savannah, who has to settle it down and find a stretch pass recipient in far. Waits, takes the shot, no it doesn't, and waiting in front, it's a loose puck, and he scored! It just trickles in! It was a weird bounce.
That'll be Velasco getting the goal as the puck bounced off of his shin, up over the pad of Gary Schoppler, and Arizona State Maroon is on the board.
Very interesting goal there. It's an unlucky hop for William Patterson, but then again, with all the hard work Arizona State Maroon has had, they deserve that goal.
Absolutely, and Schoppler had people all up in his kitchen, so there's nothing much he could do about that. But Arizona State Maroon gets on the board at the 12:58 mark of the second period.
Yeah, they've been working hard. Here is Cap. off the boards, and it'll be LaCourte sending it all the way around. Kept into the zone, only for it to go down low for Cap, who will send it back to Adam Papadopoulos, who will lift this one up and down for Karp to field it into the zone. Goes past one man, and puck gets poked further. Here is Sabato. Shot! Save made Seltenreich, and he will hold with 4:33 left to go here.
All right, so they gave the goal to Scott Farr, and I think they're going to give the assist to Tuber here.
Okay, so Farr from Tuber.
I believe that was Farr from Tuber. I know Farr got the goal. It'll be a face-off to the left of Brian Seltenreich.
Okay, after that draw, it will be played into the corner and around Woody Cap on that pinch, and we'll send it. It'll be sent all the way out. LaCourte will be across there, and it'll be off the boards and back in again. LaCourte, puck ran away from him a little bit, but he spins around, and we'll play it up. Off of that, and the puck runs away from him again. Back to Adam Papadopoulos, who finds Sabato. Sabato gives it, gains his own there. Now it's Sabato again. Backhand shot save. Rebound came out, and now it's LaCourte. LaCourte tried to go out in front, and it'll be LaCourte who gets the puck back off of a loose draw, and a shot on goal, and that one saved. Rebound again. Coming out in front. Another shot is whiffed on, and now what?
Now we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
On Arizona State.
Wilkes took a stick up high. Kevin Frusciante makes the call, and James Karp's going to go. 2 minutes for high sticking for the William Patterson Pioneers. So Maroon will go back on the power play with 5:43 to go in the second period. They are 0 for 2 on the day.
Karp for high sticking
Yes.
at
14-17 the time of the penalty there.
All right, to the left of Shopler.
Big turning point here in this game for Maroon. If they score, they tie the game up. William Patterson kills it off. They kind of get
There's a
momentum.
shot on. That one went wide. Sorry, Andrew.
They kind of settle everything down. It's all right, Sean.
Savannah. That puck comes to the point here for Vaughn. Back here, Savannah. Savannah, what? Fires it. It's saved by Shopler.
Great shot by Savona there.
Savannah, excuse me. And a chance in front here, coming out. Here is a shot. Save made. Rebound comes out. Another try.
What a save!
Oh, Shopler had that chance. I think Brophy cleared it.
No, Jordan Lang knocked it off the line. Sorry to cut you off there, Sean.
That's fine. You had a better view of it than me anyway. Here's another chance here for ASU Elite. Out in front. Shot. That one went wide. And Walsh will get it out.
Boy, ASU Maroon is just buzzing here. This power play looks absolutely destructive.
Here is Garlasco, though, with the puck. He's going to play it out and then play it across to Calcagno, who just kind of fires it in.
The old cross-corner dumping, and Euro will get there first.
And he will.
He's standing on the puck for a bit there.
Euro's got it. Just sends it to the far corner. 50 seconds to go, man advantage. Off the boards, it is Savannah. Into the zone with Wilkes. Wilkes back into the corner. Wilkes got it again. Try to get it in front here as it goes to the point for Asa to around behind the net. As this will be played in the corner and around. Sala looks to clear and will as the puck bounces over Asa's stick. Back around. And it'll be played now by Bowden. He gains the zone. Bowden waits. Shot. Save made by Shopler. And he'll hold on. 3:51 to go. 9 seconds to go in the power play for Arizona State.
Got a nice little hug there between Corey Sala and William Bowden as Bowden came into the crease. And Corey Sala just kind of stepped in and asked him what's up. And Bowden said nothing doing, and they just kind of hugged it out there. One of those rare light moments in a hockey game like this, especially one of this magnitude.
It'll be Velasco and Simone. Gets to the point here. Goes out here for Morgan. Morgan plays it with 2 seconds and one. Power play over. Opportunity still there for Arizona State. A shot gets blocked in out of play.
Simone doing a good job of taking away the shot there off the stick of Marcus Velasco, and puck goes up out of play over the net.
So the clock is at 3:38. We're going to get that down there soon here, and we actually might be able to be right on time with that. If not, a few seconds off. It'll be Velasco and Simone again. Yep, perfect. Cap backhands it around. Brown gets it up and down for Simone. For Ertman, and they'll call offsides.
They're going to say that Ertman was over the blue line when he lost possession of the puck.
So 3:29 will be remaining here. Faceoff will be just on the outside of the Arizona State zone. Off the draw, it'll be Simone, I think. No, it will be Birdsell. Now Cap down ice, off the boards and down, and it should now. Oh wow, icing is the call. At 3:15 left to go, so the puck will come back to the William Patterson zone.
Vaughn did beat Simone to the puck by about half an inch, but he did beat him, and that's all that matters.
3:15 remain.
If we have some time, I'd like to preview what we're looking at tomorrow, because we're looking at a great slate of games with a lot of implications tomorrow.
Off the boards and down here, and this will be played in the neutral zone, and into the zone will be Arizona State. Coming to Woody Cap. He will come around, but he's hounded. Nick Brown behind the net, 2:53. LaCourte around the back here for Simone. And off the boards, Ertman is down there, and he'll lift this one up and out. Sent back in there, but it goes all the way down. I believe they'll call offsides on Arizona State, so it'll come out of the zone here. 2:39 to go.
You know the next goal is going to be absolutely huge. If William Patterson gets a goal here at the end of this period, they take that 2-goal lead back, and they can hopefully take that into the locker room. For Arizona State, if they tie this game up here before this period ends, that's a huge morale boost for them to tie this game up and be even going into the third. But again, there's still 2.5 minutes to play here in this second period. A lot of hockey left to play.
Nice poke check there. It gets to Vaughn. Stays in though for Lang, but he couldn't control. But Karp able to get it back. Here is Sabato. Leaves it for Adam Apadopoulos. Comes out to Karp. Back to Lang. Lang lost it, and he loses an edge, and off to the races comes Asa. Asa in on Shopper, and he pushed it wide. Rebound comes out here now. Sabato fighting with Wilkes here. Is this puck coming in, and this puck will find its way all the way down.
That's a huge break for the Pioneers. Asa on a straight-up breakaway after Lang lost an edge, and he shot it completely wide.
Off the boards and out. Lang sends it in. Off of Karp. Perfect play here. Karp sends it across. Score! Adam Papadopoulos! They bring it right back. What a play! Lang to Karp, who just touched it perfectly for no offside, and a perfect pass across to Adam Papadopoulos. And with 1:51 to go, the Pioneers take a 3-1 lead.
I don't know what was prettier, the passing on that play or the finish by Apadopoulos. Great pass by Lang. He touch passed it ahead, and then Karp hits Apadopoulos right on the stick. Seltenreich left out to dry. What a finish.
3-1 William Patterson off of that goal. Now a chance here to get one back. Shot across, but this one will come out to Lang, Walsh, who also loses an edge.
Walsh had some trouble earlier in the period, though, with his skates.
Strange. We'll see if that has anything. Will have any implications later on. Here's Salo with the puck.
This is also the second game of the day, fourth game of the tournament on this ice. It's starting to get a little chewed up, a little soft, I think.
Backhanded in by Walsh. Here's James Bob with a 3-on-2 chance. Gives it here. A shot out. Save rebound. Oh, the follow-up try did not go. Another try in front. A shot saved. And then one goal to the corner.
This line looks lethal for the Pioneers with Bob, Walsh, and Garlasko.
Savona bringing it in. 57 seconds. Savona couldn't get there, and now it's a chance the other way. Here comes Garlasko. 2-on-2 as Mark Papadopoulos brings it in. with Calcagno, I should say. As this is sent up, and the stretch pass attempt to Wilkes was intercepted, or far, excuse me.
Good job by the court to read the stretch pass and get there to take it away.
Euro to the point, sending it down low. West looks, try to go out in front with it. It'll come out with 28 seconds. Here comes Farr. Farr gains the zone. Farr waits here and was boarded up and was guarded there by Cap. And this puck will stay behind here for Farr. Coming out. Poke check and a diving one by West. And a beautiful play. 10 seconds and 9, 8 seconds and 7. And they'll take that. I guess it's 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that will do it as West is going to put another quick shot on, and that one's blocked. But that will do it for the third period. So 2 goals scored by William Patterson. They'll lead that by that same amount. A period that I'm sure that maybe the coaches are probably not all that satisfied with. But nonetheless, the William Patterson Pioneers have a 2-goal lead. They'll probably be looking to try to extend said lead, knowing them, of course. So after 2, it's 3-1, and we'll wait for one of the coaches to come out. It looks like it'll be Joe Balance that'll join him, and Andrew Shapiro will have head coach Joe Balance down low with Andrew Shapiro. Andrew, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Sean. I'm here with head coach Joe Balance. Coach, how do you respond to a period like that after the first? You had that 1-goal lead, and you come out now with the second period like that.
We still gotta, play another 20 minutes here. It's only a 2-goal game, but I think we've controlled the pace for 2 periods. We controlled the time of possession and the shot count. But again, they're still they're in this game. They're working hard, so we need to just keep it simple and keep executing our game plan and win some battles here down the last 20 minutes.
What's your game plan for the third? Going to mix anything up or just keep it the same?
Keep it the same as long as all 4 lines are going and all 6D. We're going to keep everybody fresh and keep shifts short and make sure we get on those loose pucks and take away their possession time.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck in the third.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Back up to you, Sean.
All right, there you have it. Thank you very much, Coach Joe Balance, and thank you very much, Andrew, of course. And we will return for the third period of action. 3-1 is your score. William Patterson on top so far here on the ACHA Division II National Tournament that you are watching here on YouTube. And we're back here at the second rink here of the Iceland Quad Rinks, Westchester, Pennsylvania. 3-1 is your score going into the third period, which should be an interesting one to say the very least. Sean Brotherwick and Andrew Shapiro. And Andrew, it's been a interesting game so far. We've got a lot of things coming up as well tomorrow. And but first, I want to get your thoughts on this game so far. Arizona State Maroon has definitely been playing this game tight with William Patterson.
Absolutely, and Arizona State Maroon, you heard their coach say that he feels like they're out talented, but they really haven't shown that today. They've shown a lot of heart, they've shown a lot of hustle. They got the one goal on the lucky bounce, and they've been all over the Pioneers all day today. So it's been 40 minutes of good hockey. I'm really excited for the third period, but before we get there, I want to kind of go around the league and get everybody updated on these scores.
Right.
Going on right now. At the end of two periods, it's Florida Gulf Coast leading Michigan State 7-4 after that game just underway in the third. End of two periods, it is 4-0 Grand Valley State leading Penn State. And early third period, it is Boston University 2 and Utah 2. So, Sean, coupled with all of these games and the games that we had earlier today, we're looking at some really interesting matchups in the third day. So let's go pool by pool. We start with Pool A. You have the defending champions NYU, who fell today to Utah State, which puts them at 1-1. Grand Valley State seems well on their way to a 2-0 start, which means that a win tomorrow and they're in. Utah State, with a win today, improves to 1-1 after falling yesterday to Grand Valley. And Penn State seems to be on their way to 0-2, which would eliminate them from contention. Pool B, Liberty won today, so they go to 2-0. This is Pool B action right here. William Patterson at 1-0, leading Arizona State Maroon at 0-1. And Lindenwood University already eliminated at 0-2. Pool C, Arizona State Elite won today, so they are 2-0. Florida Gulf Coast has a lead third period, so they're looking at 2-0, which means tomorrow will be a winner-take-all game.
Yeah, that one. That game.
Yep, Keene State at 0-2 has already been eliminated. Michigan State University, if they fall to 0-2, they'll be eliminated. Pool D, Lindenwood Belleville upset today by the University of Miami, so they go to 1-1, as does the Red Hawks. Utah tied right now with Boston University, both Utah 1-0, Boston University 0-1. In the here and now, though, it's the third period of hockey between the William Patterson Pioneers and the ASU Maroon Sun Devils. William Patterson moving left to right on your screen in the white jersey trimmed with orange and black. Arizona State right to left in the black trimmed with yellow and gold. This shot by Eric Simone never makes it through as he's pressured by three Maroon Sun Devils. Sun Devils try to break it out, though, and they do. This down the right wing in the person of Matthew Tuber. Tuber gets a pass back, walks in, shot saved by Shopper. The rebound goes into the corner.
Yeah, that was Calcagno who just fished that one out.
Calcagno starts up the right wing, has a man with him. His shot saved by Seltenreich. Calcagno gets his own rebound before it's taken by Jake Savona. Savona, stretch pass, intercepted by Nicholas Brown, goes all the way around the net. Taken over now by the captain, Sean Wilkes. Pass goes across the crease, and it's taken away by DJ Sabato only briefly before recovered by Matthew Broomfeld. Kept in at the line by Brown, and Karp will send it deep. First one there is Wilkes for the Sun Devils. He sends around the boards, taken over now by Marcus Velasco. Sent in behind the net. Karp will fish it out of the corner. James Karp to the point for Brett Brophy. His shot saved by Seltenreich. Rebound shot goes wide by Karp. Around the net. And Apodapolis couldn't pull the trigger. Lang's shot goes up and over the net. Up the boards, but not out. Kept in by Karp. Karp, a high stick by Sabato, but he keeps it level. Sabato in the corner, throws it out in front. Lang from the point, fires, and a save by Seltenreich goes into the corner. Sabato dishes around to Apodapolis. Adam Apodapolis walks out of the corner to the point for his Karp. Kicks it out to Brophy. Shot blocked on the way in into the feet of, that was Tyler Harkis, And starting up with this now is Velasco. Harkis has the puck go into his feet, but it's kicked around by Sabato. Off the boards for Brophy as Arizona State Maroon completes a line change. Brophy will start up as Ryan Ertman leaves the bench.
Yep.
So we hope he's okay. We'll get you an update when we know what's going on with him. In the meantime, behind the net with the puck now for Arizona State is William Bowden. Across the ice it goes, taken up now by Nathan Kiven. Chip pass off the boards, tipped into the far zone, that by Sean McGowan. LaCourte has it for the Pioneers, takes a whack and elicits complaints from the Pioneers bench, but LaCourte has the puck back and we can play 5-a-side. LaCourte tries to send it off the boards. McGowan loses his stick and LaCourte goes down hard, but takes a man with him, that Michael Birdsall. LaCourte, the first one there, chips it off the glass, but not out. That ledger belongs to James Bob. Pat Walsh in front of our vantage point sends it the length of the ice behind the net. Selton Reich has to come out and play it and leaves it for Vaughn. Vaughn behind the net, circling, goes D to D for his partner, that being Bowden. Long stretch pass goes on to the stick of Tuber. Back across now for Birdsall. Up ahead for Savona. Savona down the left wing, holding, looking for support. Tries to make a move, and he goes all the way across, and the puck goes out of the zone. Blocked by Walsh momentarily, and skating in with this now is Scott Farr. Farr holding, fires a shot, saved by Schoppler, and he will easily cover up with 17 minutes to go in the third period. So a quick preview of tomorrow. I mentioned already that it looks like Grand Valley is going to be playing for a win and in. Florida Gulf Coast looks like they're going to be playing ASU Elite for the chance to move on to the pool there. And we'll do the rest of them as we find out more information. In the meantime, this is Tuber on the half boards, goes out to the point. That shot goes wide off the stick of Blake Duarte. Around the net it goes for Mike Ramirez. Ramirez stretch pass goes too far for anybody, and the race is on. Oh. And Alan West gets pushed out of the way and into the boards hard by Joshua Morgan. And West kind of stares down Selton Reich, who comes out for a skate. And West has some questions for the referee as to why he wasn't the man to beat there.
He was close, but I think you want to talk about the race to the dot. West had the run on him, but I think he was able. I think it was almost a legit tie.
Alan West is by far the fastest Pioneer. He takes off and he cooks.
When you're the fastest team on a team that's noted for skating, wow.
You're pretty darn fast.
Yeah.
So that puck carries all the way around, and we'll get another icing and another face-off to the left of goaltender Gary Schoppler.
West still drawing. Oh. Might want to cool that off now.
It'll be Papadopoulos against Savona for the face-off. And Papadopoulos wins it into the corner for Sala. Papadopoulos can't clear it up the zone. Instead, it goes into the corner where it'll be taken out to the point for Savona now. Savona takes a man down, but no call on the play as Calcagno, chips it out to center ice. Wilkes has it. Down the wall he goes. Blake Duarte. Duarte goes down and takes the linesman with him.
Oh, dog pile.
We got a real dog pile on the rabbit there. Sitting at the bottom is Blake Duarte as cooler heads prevail and everybody untangles themselves before people get hurt with the big metal knives on their feet.
That was funny.
So, assuming this score holds up and William Patterson defeats Arizona State Maroon, you're looking at another battle of 2-0 teams. William Patterson against Liberty tomorrow with a winner-take-all.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. I think you've seen Liberty play a couple of games, and you're trying to gauge on what they're going to give you. And honestly, I think if you're William Patterson, you can't. I don't think that's really something that you can do. That's something we as the media can do. But again, let me tell you something. There's 16 minutes left to go.
Now back to the matter at hand here, as you so eloquently said, Sean. Lang's clearing attempt is intercepted and sent around the corner, will be picked up by Velasco. Has Brophy all over him and dishes it off to Euro. Euro and Velasco tie up, and away with this is Todd Unger. Unger takes the check but keeps the puck along the half boards and sends around for Brophy. Brophy pushes it on for Brown. Nick Brown back to Brophy. Pioneers having trouble getting out of their own zone. They can't even eclipse the hash marks as Lang tries to send it up, and finally on a second effort they do. Pass goes too far for Brown, and Vaughn knocks it back to center ice. Pioneers are off sides, and they will recover. First one there is Morgan. Morgan sends around too far for Vaughn. Instead, it's picked up by Thad Asa. Asa takes a hard tumble to the ice, courtesy of DJ Sabato. And James Karp will touch puck for the Pioneers. Behind the net for Brown. Nicholas Brown has two Sun Devils on him. Karp in to help, and somehow Brown escapes with the puck. Nicholas Brown spins out of the corner. To the slot he goes. He fires a shot, saved by Selton Reich. To the point it goes.
Beautiful
Kept in by Cap. This is Karp now. Has the puck knocked away from him, and nobody can find it. And eventually, it's taken by the Pioneers. Shaw in the court, in the corner. Behind the net for Sabato. Sabato holds. He goes along for LaCourte. LaCourte on the half board. Stick handling out to the point. Shot goes wide. Kept in by Cap on the far point. He sends down where it's picked off by Vaughn momentarily. And it's now James Karp. Karp loses it in his feet, and it's cleared up to the point and out to center ice. LaCourte will hold and regroup and wait for his team to get set up. He's got a man with him in Cap, and he finds him. Or he's attempted to anyway, before incoming jerseys made that difficult. Now a stretch pass goes onto the stick of Adam Papadopoulos. Up the left wing, he comes, he dekes, he shoots wide. Papadopoulos had him beat, but shot him wide. Cap sends down low, it's onto the stick of Papadopoulos. Looking for Sabato, but gets his own pass back after it was deflected away. Shot Never made it on goal. It winds up into the paraphernalia of Sean McGowan. William Patterson sends the puck down, and they complete a line change. Brett Vaughn has it for the Sun Devils. Vaughn stick handling and dishes it off to Savona. Savona, cross-ice pass, lands on the stick of Michael Birdsall. Birdsall shot covered by Shopler, and he had to handle that a little bit awkward. It looked like a bit of a rising shot.
Yeah, it was a riser.
And so with 13:46 to go in the third period, it's still a 3-1 lead for the William Patterson Pioneers.
Yeah, I think Arizona State needs to try to look for more stoppages if they want to have a chance here. If you're having long stretches of plays here, William Patterson's going to gain advantage of that.
Yes, absolutely. This is Garlasco with the puck, takes a big check from Savona, and the puck was cleared out to center ice where it'll be taken by Wilkes. Wilkes fires hard around, catches the high glass, and carries all the way around to the outside. Kept in at the line very neatly, if only momentarily, by Matthew Broomfield.
That's out.
And now the puck's out of the zone, and it's offsides as Broomfield threw the puck back in.
Whoops.
And never cleared the zone. So with 13:24 to go in the third period, I keep saying second, excuse me. It's my second period of play-by-play action. Mr. Bretherick did a lovely job filling in for me in the second. We like to switch off here. This way everybody kind of gets a turn. So we'll get a face-off just outside the William Patterson zone. That'll be controlled by the Sun Devils as they push it forward. Taking a spill to the ice was McGowan, as the first one there is Brett Brophy. Up the wall he goes for Ramirez. Ramirez can't clear the zone. It's taken away now by Kiven. Kiven looking in front for McGowan, and here come the Pioneers in a 3-on-2. West chips it long into the corner. Sticked away by Seltenreich. Ramirez can't play the puck, and instead it's played along the boards. Away with it now, trying to start the Sun Devils in the person of Wilkes, and he'll finally get it out to center ice. Curling back into his own zone, and looking for a man and finding him. This man, Blake Duarte, sends it in deep. The race is on. Lang wins it. Goes up the wall as William Patterson tries to complete a line change, and it's going to be kept in very nicely there by Harkis. Around the boards it goes into the feet of Unger. Todd Unger stick handles and breaks it out to Nicholas Brown. Brown can't get it past the pinching Brett Vaughn. Unger finally does, but can't get it into center ice on a second effort. This is Brown walking in. Brown muscled off the puck, takes it into the corner behind the net, out in front. Nobody home. Lang's pinch goes awry, and away with this now comes Velasco. Velasco up the left wing's got Simone in front of him. His shot goes wide. I think Shopper might have gotten a piece of that.
Possible. Maybe with the skate. Not sure.
As the puck goes back behind the net, and battle for it is won by Simone, but no Pioneers there to break out the puck. A cross-ice pass finds only white jerseys, that being Jordan Lang. And that puck is kept in as Lang goes down hard. Oh, Jordan Lang slow to get up. Looked like he got taken down hard. Didn't really see what happened.
Staying in the play.
Here comes Eric Simone. He chips it off the boards to Todd Unger. Unger sends it the rest of the way and takes the check for his troubles. Seltenreich holds on, and he will freeze it with 11:42 to go in the third period. And Jordan Lang looks like he's doing all right over there on the William Patterson bench. We still don't see any Ryan Ertman, so you got to figure it must be something serious if he's not back on the ice yet. So it'll be a face-off to the left of Brian Seltenreich.
11:42 to go.
A stalemate is controlled by the Sun Devils as it's sent all the way down past the outstretched stick of Woody Cap. And no icing.
There it is.
As the back ref never initiated it. The front ref was looking back the whole way. And the linesmen just never got themselves situated where they could initiate that icing call.
Yeah, that was a bit of a problem there, but they called it there. And I don't think any William Patterson player touched it on the way out of the zone, so I think at the end of the day it was the correct call, but yeah, you want to make sure you do that at the correct time.
So a quick update from outside our league here. Boston University has a 3-2 lead on Utah. Late series, late third period. As we have some trouble with the clock here, but we got everything rolling, and Jordan Euro sends it off the wall. Narrowly missing not only his player, but the referee. Oh, a big check in the corner sends Allen West. Away with this now is Euro. He sends it into the corner. And Savona knocked off the puck for his trouble, but he gets it across to Wilk. And Wilk sends that over the high glass, and he hits the insulation or the wood above the Arizona State bench. And the Arizona State Scratches are happy that they get to at least be a part of the action, much like we were in the first game.
Almost. I should have been able to go and get that last puck. I've been thinking about that for a while.
So it'll be a face-off to the to the left of Ryan Seltenreich between Papadopoulos and Savona, which is won by the Sun Devils. Only briefly, however, as LaCourte sends hard around. First man there tries to chip it up. That was Broomfield, but instead it was Karp. Savona up the wall for Tuber. Tuber leaves it for Savona. Savona sends it the length of the ice. Behind the net it goes, and Schoppler sticks it around. Didn't realize he had Cap with him, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
As LaCourte has it, and he'll start back behind his own net with 10:42 to go in the third period. Still a 3-1 lead for the Pioneers.
There he goes.
And a long stretch pass down the right wing comes Papadopoulos. Back across for LaCourte.
Oh.
Into his feet, he couldn't pull the trigger. Gets the puck back, though, and is able to keep it in while taking a spill. Dishes off. Trying to get it back is Karp. Had Seltenreich on the ice, but he couldn't find it. And the puck clears the zone, and so the Pioneers will have to regroup. Salas sends it in. The Pioneers are offsides as Papadopoulos turns back in. Pioneers are still offsides, but Karp has it anyway, and he'll attempt to start in and does. Gains the Arizona State blue line, and Sabato knocks it back in on a second effort, but it goes into the Arizona State Sun Devils bench. 10:07 to go in this third period that sees Paterson leading 3-1. First period goal by Kyle Garlasco, second period goals by James Karp and
Adam
Papadopoulos, as well as Scott Farr for the Sun Devils, and that's where we stand. Face off to the left of Seltenreich is won by the Sun Devils. Off the glass it goes, and a nice keep by Calcagno.
Oh, they're not going to count. It's not going to count.
Oh, my. Cody Calcagno, he was trying to rob a home run there the way he was reaching over the boards.
He's pulling an Andy Chavez, eh? Oh, the puck's got to stay in the zone then.
And
it was cleared out by Arizona State.
And the Sun Devil extra players are having a little bit of fun waving at the camera, trying to make sure they get their 5 seconds. So we'll do it again, the third time in a row. It'll be a face-off to the left of Ryan Seltenreich. It'll be James Bob to take it for the Pioneers against Grant Groskopf, and it's won by the Pioneers. Along the boards, they battle for it 3 aside, and starting away with this now only briefly was Groskopf, but it's going to be kept in by Garlasco. Bob takes it into the corner, tries to get around a man and does, sends it back across the ice looking for Garlasco and finding him after an extended absence. Stealing the puck away now, and off the boards it goes. That's sent out of the zone by Velasco, and it'll be taken ahead by James Bob, the opposite number 26. Bob dishes it off to Garlasco involuntarily, I think, as Sala will have to regroup for the Pioneers. 9:30 to go in the third period. It's a 3-1 lead for William Paterson. Puck sent all the way down, and offsides was the call as the Sun Devils had to touch up. Long stretch pass is chipped ahead by Garlasco as he'll complete a change. Seltenreich leaves it there for Wilkes. Wilkes has a lane and takes it. Holds up and looks for help. Chips it off the boards looking for Tuber. Tuber gets around a man, poked ahead by Lang.
Good to see him back on the ice.
Absolutely, he took a hard tumble there. Walsh dishes it back for Simone. Simone spinning along the half-boards, fires a shot blocked on the way in, and it lands in the feet of Todd Unger. Unger's shot deflects out to the slot. Cap shots! Hits the outside of the glass. This is Savona. Long stretch pass too far for Farr. No pun intended. This is Lang up the boards for Brown. Brown tries to send it ahead for Simone. Instead, it's taken now by Simone on a second effort. Simone has a 3-on-3 with him as another man joins the rush and sends it the length of the ice. William Paterson completing a line change, and so Scott Wilkes will take over for the Sun Devils. To the point it goes, kept in by Woody Cap. Circling the puck with this now is Blake Duarte. Gains the red line and throws it the length of the ice. First one there is Sean LaCourte. LaCourte takes a tumble, but it's taken over now by Michael Birdsall. Into the feet of Savona. Birdsall has it now, and it's played into the corner by Brown. Birdsall sends down low for Savona, who's mustered there by LaCourte. Puck knocked away. Shot goes through the crease, out off the stick of Tuber. And away with this starts Michael Ramirez, but he falls down after not being able to clear the zone. Now Nick Brown does and sends it all the way down on goal. Seltenreich leaves it there for Duarte. Ooh, a big check by Ramirez coming across. He takes out Josh Morgan. Morgan looked a little stunned there, but it looks like he's good to go. In the here and now, we play 5-on-5 hockey. West sends it all the way down into the corner. First one there is Duarte. Duarte. Now this is Birdsall. Birdsall, a long outlet pass knocked out of the air by Papadopoulos. A high stick waved off as the touch is made by Arizona State. This is Papadopoulos coming up 3-on-3. Papadopoulos coming down the left wing, just gets it into the zone and goes to the bench for a change.
Yeah.
And the first one there is Josh Morgan.
Yeah, you heard from Joe Bounds. They're going to try to make those shifts short. There's an example of it right there, I think.
As we're going to get a stoppage of play. We're going to get a penalty here.
Too many
men on the ice, and The question is, who's it going to be on?
William Patterson.
So William Patterson will be down a man for a 2-minute man on the ice penalty, and
Who's going to serve?
we'll take you there once we remind you that you are watching the ACHA Division II National Championships live from the Iceline Quad Rinks in beautiful Westchester, Pennsylvania. We would like to thank Pro Stock Hockey, Bauer, USA Hockey, and Barron Championship Rings, the official provider of the championship rings of the ACHA. And, of course, we would also like to thank the Westchester Visitors Bureau, Iceline Quad Rinks, App Hammer, and our broadcast partner, Utah Hockey.
It's going to be Brown, it's going to be sitting in the sin bin.
So Nicholas Brown will serve the 2-minute bench minor for 2-minute man on the ice, and William Patterson will be forced to kill off their fourth penalty of the game with 7:03 to go in the third period. And another crucial moment here, they seem to be happening more and more as the game goes on, but I don't think that's any kind of coincidence, Sean.
No, absolutely not. I mean, ASU's been playing this game hard, been playing this game tough. It's going to be an opportunity for them to try to get one back here. William Patterson's done a good job defensively to clean up any mess that may have occurred. You've seen Lang and Brophy before in the last period, in the last power play, and we'll see what happens on this one. This is a big chance here for Maroon.
All right, a couple of quick updates. It's a final. Boston University upsets University of Utah 4-2. So those teams are all 1-1 in that pool there, which means it's anybody's day tomorrow.
Wow.
And Penn State is making a comeback. It's now 4-2 Grand Valley. That also in the third period. Here on Rink 3, a nice steal by James Bob, leaves it for Jordan Euro. Euro goes into the corner, takes a check from Wilkes, and is just going to eat the puck, trying to kill off this next 2 minutes. Tuber has it for the Sun Devils. He drops it back to Savona. Savona tries to start up. Into center ice, go over the red line. This is Wilkes. Wilkes sends it all the way around. The first one there is Corey Sala for the Pioneers, and he will clear it. And the race is on. Here comes Alan West. Look at that speed. Alan West, fresh off the bench, flying up the ice, but it's taken by Savona.
Now, I've seen him so many times. You see right there, he just lost an edge. He's got the speed that's maybe dangerous. He's almost sometimes you can't control how fast he's going, and you can't put the brakes on in time.
That shot from the point by Tuber, the flex wide. Oh, caught Shopler moving, but it did not go.
Sorry about that.
Behind the net, this is Savona. Looking for a man in front. Savona behind the goal line to the point. Looking for Tuber. It goes under his stick and all the way down. And Eric Small will chase. Seltenreich out of the net to play it. It goes off the boards and onto the stick of Ryan Wilkes. Sean Wilkes, excuse me. Wilkes up ahead for Matthew Broomfield. Broomfield sends it in deep. There for the Sun Devils is Farr, the goal scorer. Farr has it in the corner. He takes a check from Cap, who's there trying to kill the clock, and it's taken by Broomfield. Out to the half boards, poked into the slot and stolen away by Bob momentarily as it goes back onto the stick of Nathan Kiven. Back across. Wilkes sends in deep.
Great presence of mind by Walsh.
And James Bob clears it the link out to center ice.
Now Walsh was challenging, I believe it was Wilkes there, and he was able to get in close enough to tip the puck, and then James Bob helped him clean it out.
Here comes James Bob walking in one-on-one. A nifty move in alone. He shoots. He scores!
Are you
kidding me? Bob! A great individual effort. Short-handed. And the Pioneers go up 4-1.
Well, that, I mean, are you kidding me? What a move. Toe dragged it, got past him, moved in. That's his second of the game, his fourth of the tournament. He's got as many as Kyle Lasco now. James Bob. Unbelievable. What a play. What a move.
The forecheck, the dangle, and the snipe.
I know where you got that from.
Oh, my goodness, James Bob, what a move. So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey with 4:55 to go in the third period as that shot goes wide off the stick of Velasco, and Shopler will be forced to freeze it, and now Papadopoulos and Velasco get into it. Brophy comes in, and here we go with everybody piling up.
Bro, Shopler was getting poked, and his stick got poked away from him.
So we will have penalties coming out of this as Kevin Frusciante is sending people to the box, and
somebody's just defending his goalie. They don't appreciate it when you're poking away his stick like that.
So Mark Papadopoulos and Mike Ramirez will be guilty parties for William Patterson. Taking the long skate to the box for Arizona State will be Marcus Velasco. So 2 minutes for roughing on Papadopoulos and Velasco. Ramirez gets an extra 2-minute penalty for cross-checking And so we will have another Arizona State power play with 4:51 to go in the third period. And Grand Valley State over on Rink 1
I'm sorry.
has extended their lead now to 5-2. And so to recap the penalties, Mark Papadopoulos and Marcus Velasco each get 2 minutes for roughing. Mike Ramirez gets 2 minutes for cross-checking. All of these penalties taking place at 15:09.
Thank you, Mr.
That's
Public
the
Address.
public address announcer and me coming out.
Thank you, Mr. PA guy. And we're going to add the goal there. And we're going to bleed the clock down because it is 4:51 remaining in this one. And it'll be a one power play here, so.
So we're going to be playing 5-on-4 here, as the only penalty that should be on the board should be the extra one to Ramirez. But I think the players get to kind of choose who comes out between Papadopoulos and Ramirez. Anyway, it's sent up to the line but kept in by Mason Tuber, and it finally clears on a second effort by Allen West, and a third effort by Allen West.
Yeah, they've really turned this on. Look at this.
Jordan Euro skating up. He walks in. Saved by Seltenreich. He just kind of hugged the post, and it's taken up by Brett Vaughn.
Well, that would have been a heck of a way to get your first career goal right there. Where did that come from?
Vaughn sends it off the linesman. It takes a fortunate bounce for Arizona State, and it goes into the corner for Farr. Farr holding. He sends up to Tuber. Tuber's shot. Oh, and a save by Schoppler. And he'll hold on as Euro caught that one up high with 4:17 to go in the third.
Jordan Euro, I don't know where that came from. It just all of a sudden just turned it on and took it in. That looked like number 20, not number 21, taking that one in for William Patterson. What a heck of a way that would have been if he was able to get past, by Seltenreich. Good save, though.
To the point, Vaughn sends low off the ensuing faceoff, and Cap will clear it all the way down. 1:18 to go in the period, in the power play, and 4:05 to go in the third. Behind the net, Tuber tries to dish it off, instead takes his own puck. Tuber sends ahead for Savona. Savona down the right wing. He comes into the corner, turns and loses an edge, and there to take over the puck is James Karp, who calmly clears it out to center ice.
That's not the best place because there's that Zamboni door that's got creases and everything. You don't want to get your skate, caught up in there and get your ankles turned and everything. You don't want that.
Makes for a dangerous playing environment, but the guys seem to have played around it so far today. This now is Thad Asa behind the net with 40 to go on the man advantage. LaCourte sends up the wall, kept in on the boards by Nathan Kiven. Kiven out to the point. Fanning on the pass there was Duarte.
Beautiful,
and there's a possible 2-on-0 here. Karp has to stay on sides. He gets the puck from Papadopoulos. He shoots. He scores!
There we go.
James Karp, another shorthanded goal. The third of the day for William Patterson. And it's 5-1 Pioneers.
And that's what the doctor ordered right there. You had the power play coming up on. You had the power play on you, and that seems like what William Patterson needed. They got that play there. Adam Appy was going to get the assist. Adam Papadopoulos, and that's looks like that's going to be at 16:24 or 16:44.
16:44, the time of the goal. James Karp, I believe that is his first of the tournament.
Yes, he's had a bunch of assists.
Yes.
And I think he had at least another one today. So he's got a grand total of 5 points now.
And there's still 26 seconds to go on the matching minors to Papadopoulos, Ramirez, and Velasco. Into the corner it goes. Sala there for William Patterson. He plays it into the corner. He'll take it back himself with 13 on the kill and 3:03 to go in the third. Kept in neatly only for a moment by Arizona State, and again there by McGowan. Sent the length of the ice, and the first one there is James Bobb for William Patterson. He tries to get there, but Seltenreich plays it up the boards where it'll be taken by Josh Morgan. Across. Oh, a big collision in front of the bench. Todd Unger got there with McGowan. And Morgan, the first one there. He goes hard into the boards courtesy of Pat Walsh. Walsh! And another big collision in the corner there. That with Garrett Anderson.
Watch out. You saw Lang coming across. He was looking for a third one.
Oh, and now the line's been taken down, and he's hurt.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Anderson skating to the bench, got tangled up with the referee, Mike Campbell.
Which one is it?
Mike Campbell, and you hope he's okay. You never want to see that. Anderson just trying to get to the bench after that big collision he had with Walsh. Took out Campbell unintentionally, and Campbell getting to his feet and looking like he is no worse for wear, just a little bit shaken up.
2:26 will be remaining here in this third period. It's 5-1 William Patterson, as I'm able to finally update that again. Sorry about that, folks.
And we have a final to report. Florida Gulf Coast defeats Michigan State 8-4. So that will set up Florida Gulf Coast and Arizona State Elite for the Pool C championship tomorrow. Here and now, though, there's 2:18 to go in the third period, and it's a 5-1 lead for William Patterson. Along the corner now, this is Brett Brophy. Brophy sends all the way around. It hits the Zamboni door and takes a bounce onto the stick of Allen West. West muscled off the puck there by Vaughn, but it goes up and not out. Kept in the feet of Tyler Harkis. This is Simone off the glass. All the way down it goes. Chased down now by Blake Duarte. Duarte off the boards. Sent as far as center ice off the stick of Thad Asa, and all the way down it goes, and this will be an icing. And so the Sun Devils will be forced to keep the same 5 out there with 1:42 to go, and the Pioneers will be able to get a fresh 5.
Yeah, you gotta like the finish that William Patterson has in this game. I think they really drove it home. Arizona State was able to play tight, and then William Patterson was just able to just pull away. And we're gonna get a timeout. Arizona State, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm thinking Arizona State's going to use their timeout so that they can rest their tired players.
I'm sitting closest on the bench to the player that I'll be interviewing after this game, and of course is Mr. James Bob, and he will be our interviewee. So as Powerman 5000 gets played in the background, I haven't heard them in a while. But like I said before, it's like. You kind of felt like that Arizona State Maroon was really buzzing, and really honestly with the one goal that they scored, it was on a weird bounce, and but you still saw that they were still buzzing, and William Patterson able to come back down and able to score the goals in this period that they have made it very comfortable, and they did a great job being able to just stay with it and continue to just get back to playing their game, and they did a great job at doing that.
Much like they did yesterday against Lindenwood, they took a slim lead into the third, and all they've done is extend it, and they've just pushed this game far out of reach. A great effort by the Arizona State Maroon Sun Devils. You can say nothing bad against them. They've put all of their heart and hustle into this game, and actually, ironically enough, it's penalty trouble that gets them. It's penalty trouble that comes back to bite them, but on the other end.
That makes zero sense, but okay.
You can't script hockey. You can't script sports at all. But anyway, this is a long stretch pass onto the stick of Scott Farr. Farr tries to dish it off. That shot goes through the crease, barely off the stick of Schoppler.
Great effort there.
Absolutely. Arizona State is in a never-say-die attitude with 1:15 to go. Puck carries all the way around onto the stick of Mike Ramirez. Ramirez starts up. Ships across corner, dumping onto the stick of Todd Unger. Unger throws it out in front. It just lands lazily on the stick of William Bowden, who will start up for the Sun Devils as you hear that there's 1 minute left to go in the third. Puck goes all the way down, no icing. You can hear the linesman waving it off. This is Corey Sala. Sala, long stretch pass. That finds nothing but open ice. And Vaughn will win the race and will get an icing with 50.8 seconds to go in the third period that sees William Patterson leading 5-1. So we're going to run the clock here and hope that maybe we catch up, and if not, we all understand because humans are not perfect, as Sean tests out his wireless mic.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. We're going to boost Sean's mic a little bit so that we can hear his interview after the game. Meanwhile, this is still a hockey game being played as Allen West starts up into the feet of Mark Papadopoulos. Goes all the way down. Seltenreich will play it off the boards onto the stick of his teammate Grant Groskopf. To center ice it goes. Calcagno sends a cross-corner dump in with 28 seconds to go. Vaughn there for the Sun Devils. Around the boards it goes. Onto Duarte. Duarte sent it up ahead. Played into the feet of Groskopf, who loses it, but gets it back, and now it goes to Corey Sala with 12 on the clock. Sala will stick handle back into his zone. Off the glass he goes. Brown can't touch, but it goes all the way down. On goal, Seltenreich will have to play it along the half boards to Vaughn. 2 seconds and 1. Vaughn will hold on to the puck, and that will do it. So the William Patterson Pioneers hang on and defeat the Arizona State Maroon Sun Devils by a 5-1 score. So that will set up Pool C, or Pool B, excuse me. That'll set up Pool B tomorrow. Liberty University against William Patterson University. That game at 3:15 p.m. will be for all the marbles in this pool. And Arizona State Maroon, a hard luck ending for them as they fall to 0-2 in the pool and are officially eliminated from contention. But you can say nothing bad against them as they played an amazing 2 games, losing 4-2 to Liberty and 5-1 to William Patterson. They've just been a great team, and all the competition that we've seen thus far in this tournament has been nothing short of spectacular. So as we wait for Sean to get his post-game interview, I'd like to make a personal shout-out to my dad watching at home. Thank you, as always, for listening. And, of course, we know that there are many families and friends listening in, watching these games on YouTube. We're so happy that we can be able to bring you these games for free. We have a lot of wonderful sponsors that are allowing us to do that. Too many to name right now, and we take time every period to thank them. And right now, we're going to send an ice level to Sean Brederick with our star of the game.
All right, down here with James Bob, 5-1 victory for William Patterson. Bobby, you had the game-winning goal and another goal as well. Just real quick, take us through that goal that made it 2-1 at the time, or 2-0 at the time.
Oh, Shawnee gave me a great pass. He's a hard player to play with just because he's so shifty and you never know what he's going to do. But I was just wide open back door, and he just sent one across, and I was able to beat the goalie.
5-1 victory, and just real quick, what's this preparation going to be for you guys?
Just keep doing what we're doing. We win these 2 games 5-1 each, or yesterday was 6-1, but it's working hard, getting pucks deep, and outworking the other team.
All right, James Bob, congratulations to you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, Andrew, back up to you.
Thank you very much, Sean. So that will do it for us here on Rink 2 at the Iceline Quad Rinks in Westchester, Pennsylvania. The final score, the William Patterson Pioneers 5, the Arizona State Maroons Sun Devils 1. For our cameraman, Dante, for my co-anchor, Sean Brederick, my name is Andrew Shapiro. Signing off, thank you for joining us, and good night from Westchester.